Hi, I'm Wes Allen with DM Tales, and the holiday season is almost upon us, and I'm already seeing my schedule getting filled up to unsustainable levels of social activity. On the other hand, I do have lots of coffee options open to me and many books to read, so I can find some moments of escape. As my mind looks on in terror at what is to come, it's firing off some random impulses through my nervous system. These are some random TTRPG thoughts. Let's roll it. Mornings. I've come to the conclusion that I need to stop picking up new TTRPG books until I can get through some of my backlog. Aside from the games that I've been mentioning for upcoming reviews, I've not even cracked open the other Land of Eam books yet. And I really want to dive back into Household, which just kind of got lost in the shuffle of everything. I do still think I'll pick up Gunslinger Knights of Page because, well, some things are just too cool not to pick up. As I mentioned the other week, I am going to shut down my Dragonbane table for a little bit, just because I need a break from it. But that means I may get to play in a short Blades of the Dark mini campaign and run some other systems that I've been dying to get to the table. I'm looking forward to that. Due to scheduling issues this year, I'll only get down to PAX Unplugged on Saturday. And because of this, though, I am going to be getting down there as soon as the will call window opens for badge pickup, and I'll be staying late. So make sure you poke me and say hi if you see me. Don't physically poke, just verbally poke. I bruise easy. I've only got one scheduled interview this year at PAX Unplugged, but I'm rather excited for it. It's with the folks who are behind the upcoming Godzilla RPG, which is a game I'll be playtesting on Saturday, and that sounds like it could be fun. The government is open, and GOP senators snuck in a personal payday in the bill, which opens the government that the House GOP did some theater on being outraged about before they voted in favor of the thing they are supposedly outraged about. Also, the presence of that payday makes the DNC's utter collapse and folding on that shutdown even more infuriating. Please don't try to spin this as a win, folks. You just completely gave up the ghost and you made things worse by doing so. Great job. Trump seems to think that threatening to investigate everyone who's in the Epstein files will make people slow down and go, oh, maybe we should stop. When instead it just seems that everyone is going in unison, yeah, let's do this. Let's take down all the sex trafficking power brokers. That would be great. Also, with these new investigations, the DOJ can withhold documents from being released. I'm completely shocked by this, really. In other news, Megyn Kelly seems to think that 15-year-olds are barely legal, which makes what Epstein did technically not illegal, and of course, technically not illegal is the best form of not illegal. And for those keeping score, it was illegal. He was convicted for it, so Megyn can take the BS take elsewhere. No one's buying it. Marjorie Taylor Greene has publicly split with Trump over all of this, and after Trump's political dump, the cultists started making death threats against her. What a world. On the bright side, a 15-year-old on TikTok ripped Megyn Kelly several new holes with an amazing rebuttal of her 15-year-old barely legal types, which everyone needs to watch. Eloise, you are phenomenal. The unofficial system release for the Electric State on Foundry VTT was phenomenal. The problem is it's not been updated for version 13 and now I can't use it. The version 13 update of Foundry seems to have broken a number of things, and folks just aren't keeping up with it as much as they used to, and that kind of bums me out. In other news, Questline VTT is about to get walls, which is something I was hoping would get developed, and that means they'll probably get light sources. This means it might be a good option to try out with some of the unsupported systems I've been playing that Foundry does not cover, because I can make whatever sheet I want in Questline. I have so many ideas for my Numenera campaign now that the group's reached my custom location, The Hedge. This is going to be fun. My page experience this year is going to be just a little bit different because I'm volunteering a lot with the Shadow Dark Mega event. I actually may decide to GM some of it, a couple hours or so. Also, I'm still up in the air about that. Using terrain and miniatures kind of freaks me out. I'll also be doing interviews for the convention while I'm at the show, so that's going to take up a lot of my time. Now, I'm not upset about this. I'm kind of looking forward to the new experience because I tend to wade my way into involvement with things to see that I fit. So being asked to help out with stuff makes me feel like I've earned a little bit of trust, and that means something to me. I did pick up the core rules for the Stormlight expression of the Cosmere RPG. So that kind of goes against my I'm not buying any new books, but I had a gift card from Barnes & Noble and figured it was as good as anything to spend it on. I've not read any of it, but I can tell you that book is beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you, please do the whole like, comment, share, and subscribe thing. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm and make sure that DM Tales videos get seen by folks. Without it, you just get lost in the abyss. And if you want to subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell as well, because YouTube is not so great at pushing your subscribed channels to your front page. Just one of those things. Also, thank you so much to all the folks who are coffee contributors. You help make this channel keep going out of the kindness of your hearts. Folks, if you'd like to help support DM Tales and keep it caffeinated, the link to join the channel is right over there. And if you are looking for some cool Christmas presents, there's still time to order ones from the DM Tales merch store, including this cool one that has the DM Tales logo and channel motto, roll some dice, worlds are waiting on it. I am working on getting my Star Trek Adventures read-through done so that I can start writing my review, which should happen this week. I'm really trucking through it now. This will allow me to get the review up on the channel, hopefully next week before Thanksgiving here in the US. After that, I'll have my long list of games to work through, some of which are on my shelf behind me. And I'll have footage from PAX Unplugged to get up on the channel as well. I am looking forward to bringing all of this to you, and until we see each other again, folks, happy playing, everyone.